Jasmyne and Vince.
The Jasmyne Show.
The Jasmyne Vince.
And we are back. Y'all, we back. It's Big Brother time, y'all. I'm so excited. Welcome back to another episode of The Jasmyne Show, folks. And of course, it's Big Brother, y'all. Celebrity Big Brother, to be exact. Extremely excited to be back. We just want to do a quick episode just to show Big Brother some love, because, of course, we love Big Brother so much, right? At least I do.
We've been waiting for Big
All
Brother.
right, I just wanted to make sure. I
like Celebrity Big Brother because it's shorter than regular Big Brother, too. Big Brother,
if I always say it's one of the best shows ever, it consumes your complete life because it comes on every single day, first off.
Not every day.
It comes on every single day.
It comes out like 4 days a week.
At least 3.
3 to 4 days
At least 3 days a week. And obviously, you can watch the live feeds if you feeling like a creep and you're a super fan.
Subscribe to Paramount Plus. Thank you.
Drop it. Okay, all right. So let's get into it. Obviously, well, first off, gotta show some love to the Queen, Julie Chen Moonves.
Yes.
Very happy to see you back on my screen. If you need any help hosting, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Vince Bracey. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, but yes, I really appreciate this Instagram post. Shout out to Derek, Big D as they call him. He's sadly to evoke. Fan provided. I thought that was dope. But let's get into it, man. Let's talk about these wonderful people. Again, we got a whole bunch of people on this cast. Starting with Carson Kressley from Queer Eye. Apparently, he was also on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I had no clue who he was.
She didn't know. She watches Queer Eye. She knows who Kurama
No,
was.
I watch Queer Eye on Netflix. That's not the same thing.
There's a difference, but anybody.
But so far, I'm enjoying him. He's entertaining, and he knows everybody.
That's what I'm saying. So he's been in the industry for such a long time. I never watched Queer Eye for the Street Guy. Yeah. I maybe seen an episode or two, but he's such a big personality. Everybody knows him.
I like him. I feel like he's gonna be like the friendly one that kind of goes kind of far. Who's next?
His social game is gonna go there.
Yeah,
he's gonna be doing his thing. We'll be looking out for him. We saw some plotting and planning for him. Jasmine's friend Cynthia Bailey.
My friend.
That's your girl.
She does have a peach.
I guess she does. Okay. She has a peach.
She's from Real Housewives of Atlanta.
And she's a model.
And she's
second person into the house. She knows Carson. Carson knows her.
Yeah.
They've worked together. Thought it was dope.
I like Cynthia.
She gonna be snappy. You say you like her on Housewives.
I don't know how good she's gonna be at this game. In the little preview, her daughter was like, "Yeah, if it's based on athletics, you're gonna be trash." So
we will see.
I thought that was hilarious.
We will see.
I don't know. I like Cynthia as a person. I feel like she'll have a good social game. I don't know about competitions.
Let's find out. I'm rooting for you, Cynthia. Black History Month. Come on now. All right. Of course, my favorite player of the game so far, Kris Kirkpatrick.
From Backstreet Boys?
From NSYNC, get it right. Even though somebody also didn't know on the show. It sucks because I love Kris Kirkpatrick. Well, I love NSYNC growing up. You know what I'm saying? Jazz didn't know. We both I'm a 90s. She's a 90s baby.
I'm a Backstreet Boys fan.
I grew up in the 90s. She liked Backstreet Boys, but I was a cartoon kid. I was a Nickelodeon kid, even though NSYNC was affiliated with Disney in a way. So I watched all that stuff. But he was on Fairly Odd Parents also as.
I did not know that.
As I forgot the guy's name now. Dang, that was my show.
Wasn't he the fairy?
It was. Dang it! No, he wasn't Cosmo.
He wasn't Cosmo.
He was the singer. I used to know that.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
My Shiny Teeth and
yeah,
I
can't remember.
I can't remember.
I didn't realize that was him.
Yes,
but anyway, he's a fanatic. He's a BB fanatic,
dope.
And he was doing a good job at playing it off
dope.
to not be. He's like, I wish we could use a pen and paper to write things down. I'm like, he's just so casually dropping things to be to put people off of his trail.
He's a super fan, but he's good. He's good,
I'm here
man.
for it.
We'll be looking out for him. I hope Kris gets far in this game, not just because I love NSYNC and Kris. And I'll remember the name last
I
week.
love when people actually know the game. Yeah. That's what I like.
Yeah. So he said that he did say whatever character he played in his intro. But yeah, man, the celebrities don't always know how to play the game. So look out for Kris. Don't look out for him too hard because I want
not the Other Kris.
Yes.
No.
Let's get into Todd Bridges. Of course, everybody knows him as Willis. And dang, man, I'm happy to see Todd Bridges on TV doing well. But yeah, he made his story seem really sad. Like,
it was.
Well, first off, the drugs. Everybody knows.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You know what I'm saying? But to have a catchphrase and everybody have to call you by that catchphrase and it's about you and it's like you can't even say nothing because immediately what you talking about, like, it's trash, man. It's trash. But I'd like to see Todd Bridges do a little something in the game.
I don't know what he gonna do.
We'll see. Moving on to Kris Kattan. Jazz was excited. I'm excited about Kris Kattan.
Yo, one of my favorite movie scenes is when he was dancing to Mary J. Blige and Undercover Brother. That scene takes me out every time. We should have inserted it. Yeah, but never mind. Yeah. But anyway, Kris Kattan seems like he's going to suck, but he's going to be likable. So it's kind of hard not to like him. He's hilarious.
Yeah, I think he's going to give us like Tom Green energy from the last season of Celebrity Big Brother.
Nobody can give Tom Green energy.
You might be right.
Tom was wild.
Right. Obviously, you know Kris Kattan from Saturday Night Live, Night at the Roxbury, and Undercover Brother, apparently. Yes. Todd Bridges was weirdly excited about that, too.
He was.
He's like, oh, snap. That's weird. Let's move on to Shayna Mulkler, is I believe her name. She's a former Miss USA. And also didn't know who a few people were in the house. But don't worry, cuz we don't know who you are. It's all right.
Like, who came in? Lamar came in. He was like, and she was like, yeah, I hope he doesn't hate me because I called one of his ex-girlfriends something. And I was like, I'm pretty sure he don't know who you are either.
He has no idea.
He has no idea.
And neither do we. Good luck, Shayna. Good luck.
Got nothing about her.
Let's talk about Mirai Nagasu, who is most famous. She's
an Olympian.
She's a gold medalist. I feel like she said bronze. You didn't get the...
She said the team won. She helped Team USA win the bronze.
Cool. So she does have a gold medal, but individually, she's a bronze medalist. I was like, you better get a gold medal for the triple axel out here.
I was like, she's an Olympian. She's an ice skater. She's going to be a comp beast. And what did I say? I said, as soon as they have the comp where you have to hang on the wall or something and they throw stuff at you. And that was the first one.
We'll get into that HOH, how that turned out. Do we know who won? We'll talk about it. All right, next up, Todrick.
Yes, Todrick. I love Todrick.
Singer, choreographer, internet and Broadway star. Todrick Hall. Would we say he's a super fan as well? He said that.
He said he's a super fan.
Todrick Hall, if you didn't know, has been housing all of the cookout in his house since they left the Big Brother house, by the way.
Ooh, they probably coaching him.
Just putting that out there. That's not like a spoiler or nothing like that. That's if you watch Big Brother, you know that's what's going on. Todrick seems like he's got some game coming. He's gonna play the social game obviously as well. So we'll see how
everybody likes Todrick.
Come on, how could you not like Todrick? So yeah, him and Carson might have some sneakiness
we'll get to that afterwards.
We'll get to it.
Who's next?
Miesha Tate, Miesha Cupcake Tate, MMA champion. Kris Kirkpatrick was excited to see her.
Yeah. She's badass.
I've heard of her, of course. And obviously she's looking out for everybody that is also a little bit athletic and might be good at certain things. We'll see how it turns out.
I like her energy. I like where she's at with it.
I'm a fan.
All right. She might be on my list.
We'll see. You know who's not on my list? Teddi Mellencamp, who we also have no idea. I should have Googled. My bad.
She's on Real Housewives of
she's
Beverly Hills or something. No, she's not a housewife. She's one of their kids.
She's a Beverly housewife. I think she is a housewife.
She's on the show.
But she's the daughter of the most famous John Mellencamp from...
I was like, oh, you know him? I don't know who that is. I don't watch that show. I only watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I haven't watched the seasons.
We'll see. Sorry if you're a huge fan.
It's Black History Month, okay, y'all? I'm sorry.
If you're a huge fan of Teddi or her father, sorry, but we'll see more of her. But not before the last contestant upon this show. Good old L.O. 14-time, what did he say? Playoff All-Star.
He won several rings.
Something like that. Several rings on the Los Angeles Lakers. And of course, you may know him for marrying into a very popular family. with Khloe Kardashian, and they had a show for a while too.
Young Nosferatu.
So yeah,
fingers.
unfortunately, that's Jazz was like, why they calling him that? Like that's the most fame that we've seen from you.
No, he played for the Lakers.
Obviously.
He won rings. Like, that should be what you lead with.
6 Man of the Year.
Oh, yeah, I was married to. You sound stupid.
But the Kardashians are like, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, in this day and age, they're like our royal family.
Okay,
almost.
but let's be real. If it was the opposite way around, if he was a woman and he was like, oh, yeah, so I was married to this woman, then people would be like, yo, that's lame. You're connecting your fame just to this person's name.
It's lame regardless.
It's the same thing, regardless.
That's the world we live in.
And he has no clue what's happening.
No.
He's basically meta world peace times 2.
I'm very glad. I mean, former teammates, right? I think so. At least former Lakers.
No clue what's happening.
My guy, Ron Artest, a.k.a. Meta World Peace, or Meta World Peace, a.k.a. formerly known as, had no idea what was going on in the house. So hopefully Lamar Odom could catch a clue from somebody.
Meta was voting. He said, no, I voted for them to stay. They said, no, you voted for him to go home.
At least he didn't e-vote. At least. But yes, he definitely voted for somebody to go home and was like, yeah, you staying. No. You
voted for him to go home.
You voted to evict. If you say a name in this room to Julie, that means that person goes home. That's how the game works.
He was so baffled, though.
Welcome to Big Brother. It's okay. It's okay. This is the only little scene. Obviously, it's the very first episode. Jazz really enjoyed this little scene right here of them chatting. But let's get into it. We have our official cast lined up, but all those pictures are too small. Let's switch up a little bit and get into it. Yes, the schedule. The schedule is looking a little bit crazy right now. The schedule is looking hella crazy right now, folks. We'll talk more about the schedule in a second, but let's talk about this cast first. Yeah, let's talk about this cast. We got to see them. What was the twist? First off, 2 evictions or 2 HOHs per week.
I couldn't tell if they were saying 2 evictions or 2 HOHs, but usually eviction comes after a HOH. So yeah,
the show is only a month long, which is a great thing.
It's 3 weeks.
3 weeks. We're very excited to get this over with, you know what I'm saying? But I love Big Brother, so you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we have our HOH competition. They was all hanging from strings, all dressed up like an old NSYNC video.
Some stuff,
Oh, did we skip some stuff?
Yeah, that's last.
Go ahead. Let's save it for
all
last.
right, we got to talk about Carson, Cynthia, Shayna, and Todrick formed the first alliance.
It was official.
Yes, he said Girls and Gays Alliance.
They did say that. They did say that. I wasn't sure if I'd never take anything seriously on the first days now, but honestly maybe I should now because that's the way the game is. But
well, they all know each other.
Girls and Gays.
Yeah, he's worked with all of them.
Girls and Gays.
And also the prize is $250,000.
$250,000 straight or for
Julie didn't say. Usually
it
it's for a charity.
Yeah, it might be for a charity or something like that.
Which Lamar had no clue what the prize was anyway. He said, do I get a trophy? I'm like,
let me know.
Why y'all got these men on here with no clue what's happening?
Let me know. So, anything else about any of these wonderful people on our screen?
No. First HOH was a ode to the Met Gala. It was called, what was the name of it? The BB Winter Gala.
Look at you got the name of it. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
And the rule was they needed a master of ceremonies to narrate, and the person that volunteers to be the master of ceremonies doesn't get safety, and they can't be HOH that week. So I was like, whoever volunteers for that would have to be somebody that's not really a target.
Right.
So it couldn't be Miesha. It couldn't be like all the people that we know are going to be comp beasts. So Todd Bridges
sounds like a good answer.
Volunteered.
Sounds like a good answer.
I was like, he said he didn't want to get on those strings is what it was.
Probably that too. And that might have ended badly because people did not enjoy it. Obviously, like Jasmine said, Mariah looked like, this looked like one that she's gonna kill.
Yeah.
Right? How was she doing?
She was steady for most of the time. I was like, she's gonna be good at something like this. She was steady, and then at one point they had it where the one string on the one side went up, so the one leg was up. I was like, they real good. But she lasted a long time. She did.
Obviously, again, Miesha, who she got some muscle on her, was looking out for us. Like, I think you're gonna be you're gonna be one to watch. Chris. Which Kris?
Kris Kattan fell down first in like less than 90 seconds.
A minute and 24 seconds, something like that. Shayna went down. I was like, who's that?
Cynthia went down.
Cynthia did go down. Lamar eventually went down. Kris Kirkpatrick hung on for a few minutes and he was out. Carson strategically fell, apparently.
Yeah, he did almost 10 minutes.
Strategically. Not bad. But who, Todd Bridges was dumping caviar and crackers on them throughout this exercise as well.
I feel like that stuff always has to be cold.
Always.
It looked very forceful the way it hit them too.
It did.
Like,
wow.
I was like, ooh.
That was scary. That was scary. But how long does this competition go on, Jazz? Who won this thing?
13 minutes and something. So Miesha ended up winning. So it was...
Spoilers.
Who went down? Yeah, sorry.
Y'all seen it already.
Spoiler. Mariah went down third, but she was hanging on. No, she went down fourth.
Okay.
Todrick went down third, but he made a deal. He asked if Miesha would keep him in the house right before he went down, and she said yes. But then when he dropped, then what's her name? Vanderkamp? Not Vanderkamp. Mellencamp. Sorry. When she asked if Miesha would keep her, she was like, I don't want to be a liar, and it's very early in the game. I was like, ooh, that was interesting because you literally just told Todrick that you would keep him, and then like a second later, she's like, yeah, nah, girl, I can't promise that.
Very, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how these people interact and actually get into the game, man. I'm looking forward to it. Who won this thing, babe?
Miesha won.
Miesha
Are we surprised?
Won. Very first HOH, and I guess there'll be another HOH at some point soon.
Next week.
Will there be another eviction as well? We will find out. Is there anybody you're rooting for specifically while we have this up here, actually?
Todrick, Miesha's dope, Mariah's dope, and Kris Kirkpatrick. But I also like Carson.
Carson is dope.
I feel like especially because he held his own in that comp still, though. Because if he could have still held on, like, he's older, but he seems like he can actually compete physically, too, so.
I agree. Anytime I think of Kris Kirkpatrick now, even though I really enjoyed NSYNC and Fairly Odd Parents, the Eminem line always pops in my head. I can't remember what song it's from. I think it's from Without Me or something like that. But anywho, if my Eminem fans randomly. Sorry, I had to get that out. Anywho, Todrick, Kris Kirkpatrick. That's who I'm rooting for.
Okay.
Should I throw a woman in there just to be Cynthia? I'll give Cynthia some love.
Why are you giving it to me?
She got a peach. She got a peach.
I'm sorry. I think Mariah or Miesha would be the women that will win.
We'll see. We will see. But let's talk about how crazy the schedule is real quick. Not sure when the evictions are, but as you can see, we have some 2-hour episodes. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Feel free to take a screen. Is it over here? Feel free to take a screenshot.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
Yeah. It's a big schedule, y'all. It's a big schedule. Stay prepared. We're going to try our best to bring you an episode every show? Every couple shows?
Every show.
Quick one, though. So let's finish this up right now. Let us know who you are rooting for in the comments, folks. Let us know who you're rooting for, who you want to see win this whole thing, and... Oh, not Lamar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go. And, people, we only got a month. That's it.
3 weeks.
That's it. 3 weeks. Who's taking it? We already know.
Todrick.
Possibly.
I think Todrick is taking it.
If you enjoy Celebrity Big Brother or any other show that we're covering, please make sure you check out our channel. Of course, make sure you...
like, comment, and subscribe.
Please. And thank you. Thank you to all of our subscribers. Make sure you're following us on Twitter. Tweet live with us during the show. Or also follow us on Instagram. But I think that's a good old episode of Celebrity Big Brother on The Jasmyne Show. Peace.
Jasmyne and Vince.
The Jasmyne Show.